Good morning, dear students. Welcome to EVS class. We are in chapter 4, Animal Life, Reproduction in Animal. In our previous class, we have discussed about birds and insects. We have also discussed about life cycle of bird, grasshopper and butterfly. Today, we are going to learn about the life cycle of frog, then about the reproduction of reptiles and mammals, and finally taking care of the young ones. So, let's start. Frog. Frogs are water creatures. Though they can live both on land or in water, they are amphibians. Life cycle of a frog. The female frog lays her eggs in water. From the eggs develop the tadpoles. What are tadpoles? Tadpole is the larval stage in the life cycle of a frog. We can call it larva of frog, which come out from the eggs. Okay. They do not look like their parents. They have tails and swim in water. In the picture, you can see this is a tadpole and it is not similar to the frog, isn't it? Tadpole have tails and swim in water. In a few days, their shape starts changing. They lost their tails and develop legs. In the picture, you can see legs are coming out. Now they resemble their parents. Resemble means look like. Now they resemble their parents. In a few days, they are able to move on land. So this is the life cycle of a frog. Look at the picture. These are eggs, then embryo. Embryo means an unborn baby which is in the process of development. From embryo, tadpole come. Then tadpole grow and two legs are coming out. In the picture you can see. Then tadpole with 4 legs. Then finally adult frog grow from the tadpole. So this is the life cycle of a frog. Now move to reptiles. What are reptiles? Reptiles are cold-blooded animals with a backbone and their bodies are covered with scales. So they have 3 features. They are cold-blooded, they have backbone and their bodies are covered with scale. Now examples. Examples of reptiles are snake, lizard, turtle, crocodile, etc. You can see in the picture crocodile, lizard, snake, turtle. They all are reptiles. Lizard, turtle, snakes lay eggs but do not take care of their eggs. That means reptiles also lay eggs. Many of these eggs are usually eaten by other animals. Why? Because their mother do not take care of them. A few survive as they get warmth from the sun. Okay. Crocodiles make a nest for their eggs on the ground. So among reptiles, only crocodile take care of their babies. they make nest for their eggs on the ground. In the picture, you can see when the eggs hatch, they carry the young ones to water and look after them. Then move to mammals. After reptiles, move to mammals. What are mammals? Animals that give birth to babies are called mammals. Mammals have hair on their body and they feed milk to their young ones. So, what are the features of mammal? They give birth to their babies. They have hair on their body and they feed their own milk to their babies. Examples are cat, deer, tiger, human beings, etc. Okay. Now look at the pictures of example of mammals. Human being, deer, cat, tiger. These are all mammals. The young ones of the mammals developed in the mother's womb. What is womb? A bag-like structure inside every female mammal where babies grow in the situation of embryo. After birth, the babies feed on the mother's milk till they learn to feed themselves. Whales, dolphins and bats are also mammals. Though whales and dolphins lives in water, but they are mammal. They give birth to babies and they do not lay eggs like fish. Bats, which fly in the air, give birth to young ones. This is the picture of adult bat and this is the young one of bat. Now this is the final topic of this chapter, taking care of young ones. Birds and mammals take care of their young ones for longer time than any other animals. Birds build nests for their eggs and look after their young ones. Their babies have no feathers, so the parent bird keeps them warm and get food for them. Similarly, humans and other mammals show a lot of parental care. Animals like dogs, cats, lions, etc. take care of their young ones like humans. Now, some funny facts about animals. Number 1. Rats breed very quickly. Just in 10 months, only 2 rats can reproduce more than 10 lakh rats. Look at this picture. You can see a rat at a time can give birth to many young ones, isn't it? Now, number 2. A baby koala lives in its mother's pouch for 6 months. Look at the picture. A baby koala is there in the mother's pouch. For the next 6 months, the mother carries the baby on its back. In the picture you can see a baby is there on the mother's back. Here we end the chapter. Now have a look to the keywords of this chapter. Reproduction, the process by which young ones are produced resembling their parents. Reproduction is the process by which young ones are produced and they are resembled to their parents. Then nymph, small babies of insects as grasshopper and cockroach. So small babies of insects are called nymph. Molting, it is shedding of old skin. Then life cycle, the development of an animal from the egg stage to the adult. This cycle is called life cycle. Incubation, the process in which birds sits on their eggs to keep them warm. So incubation is the process in which birds sits on their eggs to keep them warm. Womb, a bag-like structure inside female mammals where the embryos grow. Next, mammals, animals that give birth to babies and feed them with their own milk. So that's all for today. Write down the keywords in your notebook, but don't forget to mention date and name of the chapter. Next day, we will discuss the exercises of this chapter. But before that, you have to read the chapter very well. Thank you. Have a nice day.